Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look into the history of one of the most iconic aircraft of all time, the North American P-51 Mustang. You might have seen it in movies or at air shows, but what's the real story behind this legendary warbird? Let's find out. The story of the Mustang begins not in the United States, but in Britain. In 1940, with World War II raging, the British Royal Air Force was desperate for more fighter planes. They approached the North American Aviation Company to build Curtiss P-40s under license. But North American had a better idea. They promised they could design and build a brand new superior fighter in just 120 days. It was an incredibly bold claim, but they pulled it off. The prototype, known as the NA-73X, took to the skies just 102 days after the contract was signed. Early versions of the Mustang, equipped with an Allison V1710 engine, showed great promise, especially at low to medium altitudes. They were fast and agile, but the Allison engine's performance dropped off significantly at higher altitudes, which was a major problem for a fighter plane. It seemed the Mustang might be destined for a role as a ground attack aircraft, not the top-tier fighter it was hoped to be. But then came a game-changing upgrade, a stroke of genius. Engineers decided to pair the sleek advanced airframe of the Mustang with a different engine, the magnificent Rolls-Royce Merlin. This was the same engine that powered the British Spitfire. The result was nothing short of miraculous. The Packard Motor Car Company in the U.S. began building the Merlin under license, and the P-51B and P-51C models were born. With the powerful two-stage supercharged Merlin engine, the Mustang was transformed. Suddenly, it could not only match the best German fighters at high altitude, but it could outperform them. It was fast. With a top speed of over 430 miles per hour, it handled beautifully, and most importantly, it had incredible range. This was the Mustang's secret weapon. Before the P-51, Allied heavy bombers like the B-17 Flying Fortress and B-24 Liberator flying deep into Germany were suffering devastating losses. Their fighter escorts simply didn't have the fuel to accompany them all the way to their targets and back. The bombers were left alone and vulnerable to attack. The P-51 Mustang changed all of that. With its internal fuel tanks and the ability to carry external drop tanks, the Mustang could fly all the way to Berlin and beyond, stay and fight, and then return home. It became the ultimate bomber escort. Luftwaffe pilots, once confident in their ability to attack the bomber streams, now had to face swarms of these deadly little friends, as the bomber crews called them. The tide of the air war over Europe began to turn decisively in the Allies' favor. The most famous version, the P-51D, introduced the iconic bubble canopy, giving its pilots an unobstructed 360-degree view, a crucial advantage in a dogfight. Armed with 650 caliber machine guns, it packed a serious punch. The P-51 Mustang was so successful that it served in nearly every theater of the war, from Europe to the Pacific. It was a true jack of all trades, a dogfighter, a bomber escort, a ground attack plane, and a photo reconnaissance aircraft. By the end of the war, Mustangs had been credited with shooting down nearly 5,000 enemy aircraft. It's widely considered by many historians to be the best all-around piston engine fighter of World War II. Although some would argue that this particular accolade belongs to the Spitfire or the Hurricane. What do you think? Anyway, there you have it, the incredible story of the P-51 Mustang. From a quick design meant for the British to the aircraft that dominated the skies over Europe. It's a testament to innovation, adaptation, and the fusion of a brilliant airframe with a legendary engine. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this look into aviation history, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.